Hey guys, and welcome back to another monthly makeup stash video. Today I am going to show you guys all of the makeup that I have chosen to use in the month of January. I like to do this every month because it's an opportunity for me to shop my stash and pull up products that maybe I haven't used in a while. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's just go ahead and get started. Primers, I am still using my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, but I did have another one that I wanted to pull out for the winter months because my skin has been super dry and dull lately, and this is the NYX Away We Glow Strobing Cream. Mine is in the shade Bright Star. I'm wearing this on my skin right now and I just love it. I love the way it makes my skin look super glowy, illuminated, healthy, fresh. It's just a really, really great product. I don't even know if it's really considered a primer because it is just a strobing cream, but I really like it underneath my makeup or mixed into foundation. I'll probably use it straight into spring because it's just a really solid product that makes my skin look and feel better in the drier, colder months. For foundations, I have a couple new ones. I felt like I was kind of recycling foundations for a while, but this month I pulled out all new foundations that I haven't used in a long time, and the first one is the Revlon ColorStay Light Coverage Foundation. Mine is in the shade 210 Creme Brulee. I really love this product. I haven't used it since last winter because it's very pale and it really only works when I'm at like my palest, which is obviously right now, but it's just such a good foundation. It's very skin-like even though it is matte, and it just, I don't know how to describe it, but it looks like your skin but better. And I think paired with the Away We Glow glowy primer underneath just makes this perfect combination, and it does kind of overall smooth out your complexion, but it still looks like your skin. So I really love it. Oh, plus it's very lightweight and you can barely feel it on your skin. And then another winter favorite of mine is the Physicians Formula Sheer Natural Defense Foundation, and this one is in the shade Light, which again, I only wear it in winter because it's so pale. This is another really nice foundation. It feels very lightweight on the skin. It has SPF in it and other protective qualities. My one issue with this foundation is that it doesn't have a good shade range. It's really only caters to lighter skin. Not really a fan of Physicians Formula for their shade ranges, but it is still a nice foundation formula if you can find something that matches your skin tone. And last foundation is a powder foundation, and this is from JCat Beauty, and it's their Aqua-surance foundation. I have the shade Natural. This is a powder foundation that really doesn't feel or look like a powder on your skin. It is very mattifying, so it's kind of funny that I'm using this now in the winter when my skin's dry, but I paired it recently with this primer underneath and it just worked so well. And I think if you have combination or normal skin like I do, you might really like this one. Of course, I'm more normal dry right now, but it works well on my skin even though it's normal dry. And I think if you do have oilier skin, it's going to work as well because it's such a mattifying powder that still looks healthy and not dry and crepey on your skin. Also, it has really amazing coverage, so I love this one. Two new concealers as well. I feel like I refreshed all of my base products this month. This is the Revolution Beauty Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation, and mine is in the shade C 6.5. I bought the wrong shade. It looks a lot lighter in the tube, but I actually bought the wrong shade. It's still too light for me, so I really can only wear it now, obviously, so that's why I have it. I'll probably have to declutter this at some point just because I can't keep using it only for 2 months of the year. I thought I would give it like one last winter and see how I do. And then I also have the XX Revolution concealer. This is the one that I have on my skin right now. I'm only wearing this for coverage today because I'm about to go up a mountain for snowshoeing, even though it looks miserable outside. I'm not sure why my mom still wants to go snowshoeing on top of the mountain right now. It's like a storm. It gives my skin such a nice coverage, healthy. It doesn't look dry on my skin. It doesn't feel heavy, and it really does offer a lot of coverage. So I really like this one. This is in the shade CX 5.7. It is pale, so again, it's a winter concealer for me, but even though it's pale, it has a really nice yellow undertone, which works really well with my skin. Those are all the base products of the month. I'm really excited. It's kind of like making me want to wear makeup. I feel like I was getting so tired of the same old products day in, day out. So I'm kind of looking forward to this stash. I don't have new bronzers to talk about. I'm still kind of finishing up the Rimmel contour stick and also using the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula, so nothing really new for bronzers. For blushes though, I do have a couple new guys to talk about. Well, some of them are old. The first one is the Cheek Heat from Maybelline. It's in the shade Nude Burn, and I'm almost finished it, so I wanted to just keep trying to work through this one over the winter months because I did so bad for my pandemonium. Like, I barely finished anything, which kind of sucks. This was on my list to finish and it's not done. So yeah, hopefully this will be the last winter I'll be using that product. And then I also have the Physicians Formula Dewy Blush Elixir in the shade Pink Berry. It's another cream or liquid blush and it's really, really nice. I forgot how much I love this product, and with the drier skin these days, I feel like I could really benefit from the Dewy Elixir. I have so many Physicians Formula products to talk about right now, but the last blush is the Butter Blush in the shade Rosy Pink, which I wore in a recent video and I love it. I love cool tone bubblegum pinks in the winter time. I feel like they look so nice on winter skin, and they just give my face this like really rosy flush. It kind of looks like you just came in from the cold, so I always gravitate towards like cool tone pinks in the winter, and this is just a favorite of mine. Plus, it's also a really nice bridal blush if you are getting married, or I don't know, planning on getting married. I have just one highlighter to talk about. I don't really talk about highlighters that much because I don't really use them that much on my channel, but this is the Master Strobing Liquid from Maybelline, and it's in the shade 100 Light. I'm almost done it, so I thought I would maybe try mixing it into some foundations this month and seeing if that kind of helps my skin look a little bit fresher and more dewy. I'm just trying to finish it so I can get rid of it because it's been in my collection for years. I can't even tell you how many years. I shouldn't even be wearing it anymore, honestly. It just pains me to throw away products. My eyeshadow palette of the month is the XX Revolution Tuxedo palette. This one has such a beautiful package because it is like this velvet soft packaging, and this is what the palette looks like. It's actually kind of boring. There's nothing super exciting about this one, but I kind of like the color selection. I don't know, it just feels very January to me. It's more on the cooler tone side, and I love cool toned eyeshadows. I think I just look better in cooler tones, and I think the colors are so drab that they just fit January. Where I live, January is like the worst month. It's so dreary. It's like November. It's dreary, it's cold, it lasts forever, and I just don't like it. So I thought that this palette, it just feels like a January palette to me. And I am actually excited to use it because the formula is super, super good. Creamy, easy to blend, the shimmers are nice, the mattes are really easy to work with, and it's just good overall. So great formula, and I thought it's the perfect January palette. Okay, I have so many lip products this month. I don't even know why I chose so many. I'm just going to power through them, swatch them for you guys, and just get through them because I just picked way too many. I'm looking at them and I'm like, I don't know why I did this to myself. But the first lip product that I have is Aquarius from ColourPop. It's one of their Lippie sticks in the Creme formula. And it's a nude that is so pale that it only really works for me in the wintertime. Then I have the shade that I'm actually wearing right now, which I haven't worn in so long, and I thought I would start wearing it again, and it's MAC's Twig. I don't own any high-end products or MAC Cosmetics products, but I do own Twig because I think my friend gave me a gift card one time to the MAC store, and I went and bought Twig. I forgot how beautiful it was, and somebody recently asked for like a dusty mauve lipstick video, and I think that's why I pulled this one out again, because it is a beautiful like dusty pink shade. So I wanted to use it for January, and I was kind of just inspired to use it. Plus it's not cheap, so I might as well use it until as much as I can before it goes bad. Another nude I have is Matte Naked from Milani. It's one of their moisture mattes. Again, it's a pale nude, so it doesn't really work for me in the summer months and the fall months, but I think I can still pull it off in winter. I love Matte Naked. It's such a good, I've actually used quite a bit of it, and it's such a good drugstore nude. And I have Lolita from NYX, which is one of their Suede mattes. One of my favorites, and I can never remember what they replaced it with, but they replaced the name of this one. I can't remember what they called it, what they changed the name to. Somebody can leave it in the comments if they know, but it is this beautiful, it's not even a nude. I'd say it's like a raisin shade. It's like a very deep, warm nude, but I love it. It's one of my all-time favorite shades. The formula is great, and I just love this color on me. I have Hike House from ColourPop, which is one of their blurring Lippie sticks. Again, I was kind of inspired by the dusty mauve shades, so that's why I decided to pull this one out. Plus, I like the formula. It's matte, very matte and blurring on the lips. And then another shade that I haven't worn in so long, but it is Rebel Rouge from L'Oreal. It was one of their nude shades. I think it came out of their signature Rouge nude lines, but this is Rebel Rouge. It's again a really nice dusty mauve shade. That is Rebel Rouge. It's really stunning and elegant, and I love it. From Revolution Beauty, I have their Velvet Kiss Lip Crayon in the shade Rosé, which again is a mauve. I guess I was so feeling mauve this month. A lot of these shades look the same actually, but that is Rosé by Revolution. Again, it's a really nice mauve shade. I like the formula as well. It's really comfortable and easy to apply. I have a cashmere cream from BH Cosmetics. This is in the shade Shook. This one's deeper, but it's still kind of it's like a deeper berry shade, I guess. But it's a nice winter shade, I think, because it has those like kind of deeper berry tones to it. It's not quite a red or a pink. It's like right in between, and I really love this shade. It reminds me of Emily in Paris for some reason. I don't know why. I guess maybe one of the shades she wore one time looked like this, and that's what it reminds me of. I have Prairie Home, another one of the blurring Lippie sticks from ColourPop. And this one is more of a bricky red shade. It's actually probably would be more appropriate in the fall time, but I haven't worn like a brownie red in a while, so I kind of wanted something like this to grab from this month. We always have to have one red. I feel like I always have to have one red, and this is I Am Fierce from Maybelline. No, Milani. I always get their names mixed up. Milani, it's one of their bold statement lipsticks, and it's just the perfect red. I wore it in my December favorites video. I love the color on me. It's like a true red. Oops, I just smudged that everywhere. The true red shade. It doesn't pull too pink or too brown, and I like it. It's a really nice red formula. 3 more to go through. This is like the most lipsticks I've ever shown in any of my monthly videos. This is Maybelline's Ultimate Slim Lipstick in the shade More Truffle. I wore it in a recent video, so you guys will see it there, but it's this beautiful, rich, yummy brown shade. It's kind of like chocolate. Definitely like chocolate, like truffles. It's not my favorite formula. It doesn't last super long, and it's a little bit drying, but the color is amazing, so I thought I would throw it in the mix anyway. Then I have the NYX Powder Puff Lippie in the shade Quiz Pop. No, oh my god, Pop Quiz. This is kind of similar to the BH Cashmere Cream lipstick, which is right above it. It's probably just a little bit deeper, and of course it's more matte. So again, it's kind of one of those like Emily in Paris shades that I thought look really nice in the winter months. And then the last lipstick is the Physicians Formula Rosé All Day Lip Crayon in the shade Wine and Dine. This is a brownie berry shade. Like, it's not too purpley. It's kind of like a deep, I don't know how to describe this shade. I guess it is like a deep browny red shade. Like definitely like wine or Merlot or something. Just deeper than the one right above it, which was, what was this one right above it? Oh, Prairie Home by ColourPop. It's really similar to that one, but it is probably a little bit deeper. Those are all of the lipsticks for this month. It's a totally way too many. I'll probably wear like a quarter of these realistically, but I felt like I was more excited about makeup this month, so I wanted to have a good selection to choose from. So those are them. And that sums up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed all of my picks for this month. Let me know what you're going to be wearing in the month of January. What are your favorite like winter products that are good for like drier, duller skin? Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. And I will see you in my next one.